This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. His team playing well, off to a good start at 5-2. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys had the week off last week, so they are, in theory, rested up and ready to get back at it. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from South Philly. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling, multiple wins going into their bye week, and I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly, than the alternative.
A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be stopped short of first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60
Contact
Eagles.
up front as they get one of the defenders to jump. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Pack the 60.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one caught as Matthew Golden. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
And now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 6.
Ready?
Again, it's Singletary. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up
Let's
3rd
go now.
and 3.
19.
Throwing now, Daniel. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready?
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be taken down. So we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
On the set.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready?
They bring Judy in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
2nd and goal.
Ready? 60.
4 is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Cowboys nothing.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job of staying even keel. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive. That was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Cowboys 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Dallas.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Out to his right. Third and a long way to go. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's caught. Derrick Henry. He's across midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
First carry now for... And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Cowboys 1st down.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown. Here's Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
On the give, here's Henry. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Cowboys 1st down.
Now a screen set up for Henry.
Saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The Eagles offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both from the pocket breakdown and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And the Eagles, first down.
McBride is the motion man.
40-yard line.
They'll go back to Singletary on first down. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. They'll go play action here with Daniel. Thrust to his right.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
To the sideline, nice job. They pulled that one in, but that is still well short of a first down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. 3rd and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Aubrey's pick is good. And the Cowboys will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. Hey! He'll give it to Singleton to begin this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back. They hold him to move.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniel. He's got the first down and more than that. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Eagles are on top. It's 14-10. So now after the touchdown, Lutz is going to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First down 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run it with Henry.
Derrick Henry on the carry.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
On the handoff, running left is Henry. Down the sideline, past the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 3. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake filled first half continues. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Eagles offense make their way out and take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got his man, Keyshawn Boutte. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 1.
Ready?
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Alert! Alert!
They'll go with the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs. They'll run. It's Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for 1st and goal. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. complete. There was no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to third and goal. Henry. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Johnson now to return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Eagles offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10.
Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 11.
They'll throw with Daniel. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's got his tight end, that's McBride. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defense.
Second and 10. Here's Daniel. He finds Judy on that one. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Here's third and 7.
Let's go now. Six.
To throw is Daniels. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw is on to punt. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Cowboys offense and Derrick Henry heading on to the field. He's run well here in the first half of the season, as you see there. He's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. He'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Going to go right back to Henry. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Third down, 3 to go. They'll try and run for this with Henry. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. Fourth down's coming up. Yeah. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Cougar, not.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
Ready?
The 29-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Throwing on second down. Daniels. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First and 10.
And the Eagles.
Ready?
Throwing is Daniels. He takes off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
He'll run again.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
One high. He finds Holden. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We are into Week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Santa Clara, the Niners at home to take on the Commanders. And this is C.J. Stroud. He was sensational all afternoon. This, one of 4 touchdown passes on the day. The Commanders wind up taking this one by a touchdown. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's Patrick Mahomes. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Browns had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers taking on the Miami Dolphins. And this is Darnell Mooney. This will wind up a touchdown. The Dolphins come away with the victory, and that's now 4 in a row. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Cowboys offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. On the play fake, here's Dart. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup there of 13. First down, Cowboys.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
A play fake. Now Dart forced out left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Again, right up the middle to Henry. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So Now, you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
All right, Mike, foul this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10.
70
At the 15-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Daniels. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Yes, Panthers.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Ready?
Singletary now on 1st and 10. Has an opening. Past the 40. And strong running there as they're finally able to bring him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
Now a handoff to Ford. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Marshawn Lattimore on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That one reeled in by Golden. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Eagles first down.
Up the middle, here's Ford. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On play action, Daniels. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now. And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on 3rd down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Julian Blackman comes up from the safety spot to bring him down.
A gain of 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up 1st down.
This is Henry. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. The RPO, that one is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now a toss, running left, it's Henry, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. They'll run it with Henry. And this is a slight improvement over the previous. They're not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
It's now third down and 1.
Now Dart. Dallas screen set up for Henry. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision.
And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chain.
Cowboys first down. A gain of 16 yards.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And the strength on display rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
8 yards.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go play action here with Dart. Catch is made. That's Mingo. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard.
Second and 1 at the 14-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Cowboys first down. First and goal. Dallas.
Dart. That is caught, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his first touchdown this year.
Makes the score.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with first and 10. Throwing now, Daniel. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys. Really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. What to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal.
Cowboys first down. First and and goal at the 2-yard line.
Henry will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He knocks it through. The Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Eagles 17.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Out wide, that's Singletary. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. That's caught by Golden, right side. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
They'll try to sneak it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. Now, here comes the screen to Ford. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. A short one here, caught by McBride. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. This is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 7.
Let's go.
Brings up 3rd and
Panther
6.
60. Panther 60. Go.
Daniels gonna throw again. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Go.
1st and goal.
Now Daniels. He'll take off again. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Eagles are able to cut the deficit to 10. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. Run the draw, and here's Henry. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On play action, it is Dart taking off. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
Cowboys 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
4 yards.
The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace. Going to go right back to Henry. And he's got another one. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Dallas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
The kick is
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here comes a return from the 3. Ooh. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's caught by McBride. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
On the zone read, here's Daniels. A big hole. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Eagles. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Eagles are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Eagles 31.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They're running on 1st down with Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
17 yards. And the Cowboys 1st down.
On the ground, here's Henry. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. A give right up the middle to Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Go!
On 2nd down, here's a run for Henry. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
Cowboy 80!
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
That's another Cowboys 1st down.
Here's a run. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Dallas. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half.
48. Eagles 31.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. The Eagles offense getting set to get back to work. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. On the quick slant, that's Judy.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Eagles 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's caught downfield by McBride. 4-yard line trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Daniel.
First and goal. Quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Offside. Defense.
Once for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Makes the score. Cowboys 48. Eagles 38.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
This is Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a and the Cowboys first down.
They'll go again here with Henry. Face the run inside the 20. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll run it with Henry. Tough to bring down. Somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
11-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Henry. Tough to bring down. Somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
Tackle made at the 6-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
On third down, here's a run by Henry. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's another Cowboys.
Henry tries to pull his way in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys are going to extend their lead.
Eagles 38. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go now.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.